G'day guys, here in Manchester, finally got in. Had a crazy amount of delays and disruptions this morning getting from London over here by train, but the journey was otherwise pretty smooth, couple of hours. And here I am, a pretty overcast day, which I'm told is normal in summer, which is so hard for me to believe as an Australian, where we get so much sun. Sorry to rub it in. But look, I'm pretty tired. I got in pretty late to my accommodation last night, so just had a couple of hours to pack. And look, I thought we'd just go for a bit of a walk. No camera, no nothing, so less things to worry and think about, and just to go for a bit of a walk and see what Manchester's all about. So we're starting in what appears to be like a Chinatown with the Imperial Chinese gates. Oof, smells good. Smells really good. And I'm hungry actually, so I'm looking for something a bit peculiar, something that I haven't really had to eat ever, or in Australia in general. Might be Jamaican actually. We don't have much Jamaican at all in Australia. Well, it can't get more British than that. This hotel is called the Britannia. It's not really walking with any particular place in mind here, besides really food as the end destination. So it's definitely going to be different from our usual guided informational adventures, which is kind of fun actually, to do something a bit different. Just wander around.
Making love to his tonic and gin. So son, can you play me a memory? Not really sure how it goes. Son, it's sweet and I knew it gone.
So let's see what we actually have here in Manchester in a short walking sort of radius. So Chinatown, we kind of walk through. The gay village we haven't been to. Retail district, not interested. Manchester Art Gallery I heard is amazing. We're right here. We've got the Piccadilly Gardens down there. What else? I've heard that the Manchester Police Museum is fantastic. And there's also some sort of industrial museum as well, but it's closed because it's after 5 o'clock. So that's why we're just gonna go for a walk. Let's see what we find. So first impressions of the city, very different to London. It's got a lot of energy for sure once you actually get in and start walking around, which isn't really evident when you're kind of coming in on the train or going around on the tram. Seems like it's got a lot of great foodie culture. Like I've been told by a fair few people now that it's very social, very vibrant when it comes to food, cuisine, and kind of like the bar scene here as well. Seems cleaner than London though. In 5 o'clock knockoff time, people are already hitting the karaoke hard. You wouldn't see that in Australia. That's like a 11 o'clock at night thing after many drinks. This looks like it's like one of the main bar, pub, clubbing districts. They already got security guards out. They got like this alfresco area. People getting on the beers. And quite alternative too. Like I've noticed a lot of people dressing differently. Kind of reminds me of like Hackney area in London, where anything goes in terms of how you want to dress, how you feel. So very alternative, and like Camden. Oh no, the Jamaican street food place is closed. What will I do? That was the whole point of the trip. Guess we'll just continue walking. Alright, so we've kind of done a bit of a loop. We're now back in that Piccadilly Gardens area where we can recognize the African guys playing music. And yeah, still no Jamaican street food. But you know what? It's all good. We're just gonna breathe in, be calm, and travel on. So I saw a Lidl and I thought, well, why don't we just walk in and buy something random? Holy shit, look at that. Value pack, only £3.49. That is actually pretty cheap. Probably be like $10 in Australia. Pretzel and beer. Okay. I think we're onto a winner here. Amazing. Salty. Alright, let's go find some beer. Oh my god, there's a huge selection. Holy crap. You got freaking you got American Pale Ales.
Do you know what I think?
Different lagers, IPAs. They got everything here. It's actually kind of turning into a bit of a bougie craft beer outlet. So many options. I mean, then you can get, what is this, like 2 liters of 1.5 liters of Sicilian wine. Crazy. Just, it is ridiculous how cheap alcohol is in Europe compared to Australia. Like, and that they sell it in supermarkets. Oh, wow. Geez, 12 Brewdog Pale Ales. 12 cans for £12. think I know what we're gonna go for. We're gonna go for a pineapple milkshake IPA. We got one. You know what? Let's live a little. Let's go for a wee zesty sour beer as well. Let's continue our walk around Manchester now with beers and pretzel in hand. I mean, I had to record this. Like, look at these prices. £1.30 for a massive beer. Or like £5 for some wine. It's like £9 for a bottle of rum. It's just madness. £4 for wine. Oh my god. I don't know if that's good or if that's bad. Alright, we've got our beers, we've got our pretzel. So let's just continue the party tour. Walking through Manchester. So it seems like all the action's happening over there in Piccadilly Gardens in the square, but for the sake of the fact that we're here, you know, after flying thousands and thousands of kilometers, spending many hours on absolutely terrible flights, we're going to continue walking and exploring this vast city area with our beer, which I think is actually a good time to crack open. Let's do a quick little review. This is the pineapple milkshake IPA, 5.3% volume, juicy tropical. The aroma is actually quite accurate. Usually the smells are very different from the actual advertised name on the can. Very sweet, definitely can smell the pineapple for sure. Wow, okay. It almost tastes like a little bit coconutty pineapple. Getting a bit of the milkshake as well. Ooh, it's actually really good. To be honest, I'm not a fan of like the idea of the word milk combined with my beer in the same sentence, but I mean, we tried it and it's actually really good. I rate it. Delicious.
Station for hybrid minds. Oh my god.
Well, I've just stumbled back to originally where I arrived from, Manchester Piccadilly, and I see that there's a free bus around the city, so let's just go take that. This just goes around the city, doesn't it? And it's free, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. So spent about 30 minutes just on that free bus ride throughout Manchester, and look, I found a Caribbean restaurant or a Jamaican restaurant that is open, so it's about 25 minutes walk away, so I'm gonna head over there and finally end the night with a Caribbean meal. You can see a lot of people starting to come out. It's 7:30 p.m. now, so people are getting ready to go out to the pubs, to the restaurants after work, and I guess their weekend pretty much starts now. So we might get a glimpse of it after we're finishing dinner. A lot of crazy people on the streets, but I guess you see this in London as well, any bigger city. Really beautiful pubs around here, actually. Kind of built in that old Saxon or German style. It's like a beautiful historic district. So I guess this would be called the Northern Quarter, presumably. So the restaurant is called Caribbean Flavors. Flavas. It's a bit of an edge. Oh, there it is. Caribbean Flavors. It's actually not a restaurant either. It was advertised to me as a restaurant, but it's like 10 square feet. Maybe the food is good. Let's check it out. Ooh.
I appreciate it so much. Thank you.
Hello, can I please grab the medium jerk chicken? To eat here.
You want it under bone or off the bone?
Off the bone, please. Yeah. And how much are the plantains to try that? Oh yeah, I'll grab that then as well. Alright, so we've got some jerk chicken off the bone. Oh, that is a lot, with some steamed vegetables. And then some plantains. So the jerk chicken medium was £8. And the plantains were £1.50. So I'm going to start with these plantains. Ooh. I've never had plantains before. Bizarre, but it's kind of nice. It's strange, really. It's actually strange. I don't know how to compare it to anything. Not bad. Try this jerk chicken. Ooh. Spicy. There's chicken, rice. It's different, yeah. I don't know how to compare it. I've never had Caribbean food before. But yeah, it's like spicy. There's like beans in there, chicken. Thanks, man. That was really delicious. It's my first time having Caribbean food.
Yes.
Yeah, we don't have it in Australia. It's really hard to find. Yeah, yeah. But this is like everywhere in England. So it's really popular.
Is there any Caribbean takeaway in Australia?
Nah.
Where about in Australia now?
Brisbane. It's pretty big city. Really good. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. You have a great night. See ya. So guys, that's pretty much it for the Manchester tour today. It was super random. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did a lot of random stuff, walking around. Finally had this Caribbean food, which is great. And I'm gonna go home and get a little bit of rest in. So I will see you guys in the next adventure.